Hello and welcome to today's episode of Richard's Comics. Recently got an early Christmas present from my father-in-law. Most of these books date from the early to mid 70s. So we got a good mix of Marvel and DC today, some superheroes, some war comics, and some various other things. But we'll go through them. So the first book we have here is The Amazing Spider-Man number 80. I believe this is the first Bronze Age issue. Next one, this is Amazing Spider-Man number 89. I believe it's the second part of a story where he goes up against Dr. Octopus. Next book here, Amazing Spider-Man 127. The key to this issue is this is where Harry Osborn learns that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Next issue up, this is Amazing Spider-Man number 134, where he versus the Tarantula. And the claim to fame for this issue is this is the second appearance of the Punisher. Next book up is Amazing Spider-Man number 151. Our next book is Astonishing Tales, number 29. This is the first appearance of the original Guardians of the Galaxy. This next book, this is the only non-Marvel and non-DC book. This is from Charlton Comics. This is Fighting Marines, issue number 120. This is from 1975. Your next book, Flash number 233. This has Reverse Flash. Next one up, Flash number 234, June 1975. This is next book here is GI Combat number 174. So this is December 1974, and this book has the Haunted Tank, which for those not familiar, the Haunted Tank actually has the ghost of Jeb Stuart. That's why on the tank that you see, it has the stars and bars there from the Confederate States of America. Next book here, this is Human Torch number 7 versus the Submariner. Our next book here is The Incredible Hulk number 171. He goes up against the Abomination and the Rhino. Next is Incredible Hulk number 176. Next book is Incredible Hulk number 190, first appearance of Glorian. He's this guy coming down the rainbow here. Next book, The Incredible Hulk number 192. Incredible Hulk number 193 versus Doc Samson. Incredible Hulk number 205, switch up to 30-cent books. And our last Hulk today is Incredible Hulk number 206. Next book up, this is Iron Man number 72. Iron Man number 80, and this is Jack Kirby and Al Milgrom cover. Next book here. This is Giant Size Iron Man number 1. A lot of the Marvel titles in 1975 had the giant size, the most famous probably being Giant Size X-Men number 1. But all the titles actually had it, or at least most of them did. So we'll see another giant size later. But anyway, getting back to it, this is Giant Size Iron Man number 1, and this is actually reprinting some Tales to Astonish that came out earlier. Next book. This is Justice League number 80. I believe this is from 1970. This one has a detached cover and it's missing the back cover, but I was still happy to have it. The oldest Justice League book I now have. Back to Marvel here. This is Ka-Zar number 9. Your next book, Marvel's Greatest Comics, number 52. Human Torch and Mr. Fantastic going up against the Thing. Your next book, Marvel Superheroes, number 47, with the Hulk and Submariner. Another one, Marvel Superheroes number 53, also the Hulk and Submariner. We're switching over to DC next. This is Our Army at War, number 273 or 272. As you can see, this has Sergeant Rock and Easy Company. This is Our Army at War, number 275, and you can see it's a 100-page giant. Our Army at War, number 279. And then Our Army at War, number 288, also from 1975. Next book we have, this is Our Fighting Forces, featuring the Losers. This is issue number 151. This next book, this is also Our Fighting Forces. This is issue number 155. I'm going to change up genres and companies here. Switching over to Marvel, and this is Rawhide Kid number 118. Nice Old West book for you. Next book up. This is The Sandman, Master of Nightmares, number 3. It's got some art by Jack Kirby. Going back to the War Comics. This is Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos, issue number 123. Got a few more here, not too many. Next book up. This is Strange Tales number 174, featuring the Golem. And we alluded to this earlier. This is Giant Size Thor number 1 from 1975, guest starring Hercules and the Warriors Warriors 3. Well, that's all the books I have. I want to say thank you again to my father-in-law for hooking me up with these great books. Looking forward to reading them. Until next time, have a good day. Bye-bye.